for example, it takes 30 people using their CC at about the same time to interrupt it. You know, that would be good. For example, there's a raid boss fight. Is it Cardinal Adina? The air one. You basically need the whole raid to use their interrupts at the same time. So it's like you all interrupt, but let's say one guy messed it up, and then a break bar refills. And then you might be like, okay, everybody get ready. 3, 2, 1, now. And then you all try it again, and you succeed. Like, something like that in open world, I think, would be good. But instead of, 10 people, it'd be like 30. Okay, so I finally managed to find the tunnel that comes backward to get that stuff. Dragon Stand? Yeah, Dragon Stand is an example of that. Because Dragon Stand, a couple people take the EMPs from Drizzlewood, and they just nuke the break bar, and everyone else doesn't even have to know what's going on. My biggest weakness is recognizing the class icons in terms of specialization. Like, I don't know how y'all know what you're up against by classing the icons. Yeah, I mean, Skull is Necro, Hooded Skull is Reaper, Potion with a Demon Eyeball on it is Harbinger. I don't even know what to describe the Scourge thing as, but I know this. But yeah, you basically learn it over time. The Weaver one, I could never remember it until someone showed me. The Weaver one is 2 hands like this. For any of you that didn't realize it, this is the Weaver symbol. 2 elements, 1 in each hand, and they're doing this. That's Weaver. Didn't pick up on that for like 4 years. It's 2 hands? Uh-huh. The Tempest is a freaking hurricane. It's a Tempest. I always thought it was 2 swords of blade. It's 2 hands. Okay, so pretty sure this is gonna go full circle, but we're gonna do that. Dude, there's so many bloodstains. So many people died in these tunnels, and I'm just like, tap, 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 tap. I thought that was Mirage. Hang on. Where's to Weaver icon? No, it's the Weaver is the one where it's 2 hands like that. Guild Wars 2 Mirage icon. Alright, so the Mirage icon, you want to learn that one last, because I have no idea what the hell that is. Berserker is a sword with fire on it, and the Berserker gets Torch, which is fire, as their thing, but yeah, or sort of like anger lines coming out of it. Magic Grease. Oh, that's a dead end. Okay. Alright. So... Old Palace Ruins. Okay. Got stuck in the last phase of Suwon. In the story, in the meta, or in the strike? Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? Oh, I unequipped my lantern when I teleported. Let's put that back on. Sorry about my bad English. You're fine. Maybe you got the feel that the content creators are being too hard to the EOD critics, but really they're not. Everyone loves the new pack. I do, yeah. And it does a great job, but we the content creators really want to see this work in the old contents, like the initial tutorial areas. I agree with you that the original tutorial areas should have this stuff in it. I think it's a shame that it doesn't. However, all I can do is make guides that answer questions and hope that people Google those questions and then hit the guides. Also, I plug the guides on Twitch whenever someone asks me a question, like, how do I do break bars? And I'm like, boom, I got a video for that, here you go. You know, stuff like that. Beyond that, I can, you know, tell them, like, hey, I really wish you guys would update this in the newbie area, but I got no control over that. And I'm not saying that you said that I did, but I'm just saying. Okay, so I haven't been down the left or the right tunnel from here. If you could bring one topic to ANET for them to talk about, what would it be? If you're just talking about like a discussion and that's it, I would ask about how they decide when they do like how to balance stuff. I mentioned that earlier. Like, you know, like Druid is very popular. Well, okay, this is a month ago. Druid is very popular in Tin Mans, but it was never allowed in Fractals. Are you okay with that? How do you decide, like, hey, we need to buff this or nerf this, like, or because it's doing bad in this content? Or if something is doing great in one form of content, are you okay with it doing bad in other forms of content? Like, I would love to ask about that. Look at the eyeballs on these things. Be wary of left. Thank you. The smoke these things breathes, if you get too much of it on you, you get petrified. You just turn to stone. Soap. Yeah, freedom and all right to play what you want. Does have me to see you're not in Guild Wars 2. Is content, it's content the lackey. I just played Guild Wars 2 for 4 hours. Is content the lackey duty? Does it pull you in for hours? No, I just played it for 4 hours. I literally just did. I just logged off of it for a second ago. No, Guild Wars 2 is great and stuff. I just don't want to burn out again. So the thing is, what is this room, by the way? Holy crap. I would not survive that fall. Okay. That looks like a boss room. So, I have more than one interest. And I don't mean that in a snarky way.
The Defiant Bar mechanic was added to the game with Heart of Thorns, so I kinda see that as the reason why it wasn't really explained in content pre-2015. Arguably, they could have tied it better into Hot Story and beyond, though.
I didn't know that. I came into the game post Path of Fire, and so I played all of the game up to Path of Fire at one time. I didn't know that it wasn't in the game at launch. As far as why I'm not playing Guild Wars 2, no, it's not because I hate Guild Wars 2. I just played 4 hours of it. I'm just, I want to work on this now. There are so many great games out there, including Guild Wars 2, and I want to play them all, and there is no way I would have enough time to do so. Like, for example, if Elden Ring was the only game that came out this year that I was interested in, I would probably play through this game and do like 2 or 3 runs with different builds. As it stands, I'll probably just do 1 run through with this guy and then go on to the next game I'm interested in. I think Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous got a new DLC. I'm interested in that too. Oh, big lady! Big lady! Yeah, this reminds me of the Terracotta Army. You have your turtle mount completed? Yeah, my 9th attempt at the meta was successful, so after 16 hours, I could finish the meta, finish the turtle mount, and today they released the new method of getting the turtle. I'm gonna record the new method and combine it with the footage I've already got. What are... Dennis, buddy. Dennis! Oh, I didn't dodge in time. Let's use my 1 health potion. I'm throwing rocks at his mighty thighs. Aim for the booty. Chase the booty. All right, Dennis, he's after me. It's your turn to free cast. What is he doing? 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 Yo, I seen. Oh, he got wing stumps. What? What? Get out of the water, get out of the water, get out of the water. All right, let's go to ultra long range. I'm scared. Oh, God. Dennis, you're doing a great job tanking. Hold that pose. One more, one more, one more, one more, one more, one more. Open wide! I'm so glad Dennis is on my side. Frozen Lightning Spear. I just got a new spell.
I got to admit, Dark Souls of the Wild definitely has some chops. Some chops indeed.
Okay. I'm actually glad you do variety at the end of your streams. This is a nice perspective your gameplay viewpoint, a good refresh on my viewers too. I'm glad you enjoy it. Now this is going to vary from person to person. I feel like one of the true measures of like a streamer's personality is if his audience wants to watch them play games that they don't even play. Now, some might disagree with me with that, but I feel like it's the highest compliment when those of you that still watch even when I'm not playing the game that you first followed me for. I finished the meta. I didn't know the reach for the side cause the achievement for it. Well, gotcha. I want to see turn to a giant woman. Steven Universe. Yep, I was thinking that too. I found some carrot signs. That's not enough. Now you can just farm gold and use that gold to buy the vegetables you need. Go to if you need to. Have you tried Sekiro? I have. I hated it. Sekiro, I misclicked. Please put the bow down. I have to fire this, dang it. Sekiro forced you to basically play with a sword. You could, in this game, you could do a bow run, a pyromancy run, a faith run, a dual magic run, an arcane run, a daggers run, a hammer run, a sword run, a great sword run, a great hammer run, a colossal weapon run. You could wield a shield. There's so much. Sekiro is like sword. That's it, sword. Nothing else. And I got really frustrated at the game. It like forced you into a style of play I didn't enjoy, and I honestly feel like I wasted my money on that. So yeah, I did. Sekiro is one of 2 games out of like my last 50 games I've played that I did not finish. Did you see what I said about the Pathfinder DLC? No, I'm having to tab out so much. Muck, you asked me before where the new DLC might start. It starts you off right in front of the final fight. You can use either a character that finished the game or create a fully new level 20 character. The final fight of Wrath of the Righteous? That's weird. Well done. Thank you. Now what did we get for this? Great Ghost Glovewort. So it's a big plant. I'm more of an MMO GW2 and fighting game guy, but even when you're doing variety, it's always entertaining. Elden Ring looks polished. Thank you. I appreciate that. Like for me, I played Guild Wars 2 because remember guys, I stream 7 days a week. I played Guild Wars 2 every single day for over 2 years, and then there was one day around the 2-year mark, I hit burnout. I had a bad day. I lost like 7 matches in a row. People were being toxic. I was seeing really the darker side of the community. And I didn't even want to look at this yet. I took like 3 days off from this game. My viewership plummeted. I took 3 days off from this game. And I came back and I was like, you know what? I'm going to start breaking this up. I'm going to do like part Guild Wars 2, part variety. And that was when I started doing other stuff. And that was like, since then, I have played these. And I love watching this list grow. It brings me great joy. So, yeah, this is like my stamp collection. These are all the games I've done, like, in the last year plus that weren't Guild Wars 2. So, yeah, I basically, like, when I talk to advertisers and stuff, I usually tell them I'm half Guild Wars 2, half variety. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I saw anime girls on the list. Yeah, Doki Doki Literature Club. It is a psychological horror game that is packaged in a dating sim. I played that because everybody hounded me to, and oh boy, that was a trip. That was a trip. But yes, all of those things that I just showed you, if you do exclamation YouTube, the second link is my second channel, which has full recordings of all that stuff. By the way, I am so glad I made that channel. I love that when someone is like, hey Muck, have you ever played Doki Doki Literature Club? I could be like, oh sure, boom, there's the link if you want to watch it. Like, all of that stuff is preserved there. I occasionally, like, I'll be checking my new comments each day for YouTube stuff, and someone will be like, on Hollow Knight episode 34, and like, oh my god, that was so close, you almost got that boss. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Like, it's bringing someone joy now, years after I did that stream. ... Yeah, I remember ... Let's see, I want to take a right-hand turn and explore this way. Yo, these tunnels, though, I did not expect the whole stream would be in these tunnels. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, this was the dead end that went up to that cliff that looked down over the weird red lake thing. Okay, I have been that way. I recently watched an old PvP match of yours where you edited a slow motion dodge roll, or Noxie did, and I was hyped about it. Probably Noxie. Well, let me see. Noxie and I have been working together for just over a year. So if it was within the last 12 months, it was probably Noxie's masterful editing. Okay. Is there anything else down here I need to do? That dead ended. I went around there, I went around there, I went around there. It looks like there might be a path over that way. Wait, no, this is where I fought the Dragonkin. This area was kind of boxed in. But it looks like the river goes all the way over here. I wonder if I could go up and then left? Or, wait, right here. Aldige, hold on. Let's check right there. What caused the community name change from Bone Zone to Mukluk Labs? Honestly, that was purely my decision. I wanted to be... Like, when it was Bone Zone, I was doing this as a hobby, and that was just like a funny joke, and it still is a funny joke. However, when I changed it to Mukluk Labs, I wanted to be more advertiser-friendly if I needed that. So, I changed it, and, you know, I don't have to, like, explain that anymore. Oh my god, giant spear right to the back of my head. Look at you missed. Not good, not good, not good. Please don't be a dead end. Oh god, it's a dead end! This is not good. Okay, can't go that way. Cannot go that way. So, for, you know, now that this streaming has gone from my hobby to my occupation that I greatly enjoy. But, you know, I don't want to have anything just be front and center about my community that might scare off someone who doesn't know my community. That was the reason. That's it. I'm stuck in combat right now. Can I block these? Let's test. Wow, that took like my whole stamina bar, but yes. Okay. Still in combat. I watched your play of Doki Doki recently, and that game was beautifully sad. Dude, it was brutal. If you liked the mental trip that was Doki Doki, strongly recommend you watch the Inscription playthrough. That was what, if you've seen, like, okay, if you haven't seen the Inscription playthrough, but you watch the mini funny moments that I post on the YouTube channel, the one recently I posted where it, like, scanned my hard drive and I had to hit it with a fat file. And then there was one where it pulled the friends list from my Steam and made you guys into playing cards that attacked me. Dude, that game was a mental trip, and I loved it. Inscription was incredible. And I am trying to remember... I think there wasn't there an elevator here somewhere that I didn't go up? Was it here? I think this might have been it. Can you give me a link? For Inscription? Just exclamation YouTube. It's the second YouTube channel has it. Is there any more games like that? Any more games that were just like a mental trip? Hang on. All right, so this is the YouTube channel. I'm pulling up the YouTube channel right now. All right, so playlist. You just go to playlist here. Let me see. Inscription. Let's see, if we're just talking about that, Nier Automata was pretty wild. Let's see. Some of the... Oh, Soma. This story of... Dude, Soma had me questioning what is right and wrong. Like, the Soma had me trying to redefine if something was the right thing to do or not. That was... crazy. So highly recommend. Alien Isolation was crap. Don't watch that. Yeah, Doki Doki. Sebastian, Victoria. As you can see, we played quite a few. Breath Edge. Superliminal. Superliminal was another one that made, like, my brain make new connections. So if you like that kind of... Mindustry was cool. I didn't finish Mindustry because it turned from a tower defense game into, like, an RTS with the worst controls I've ever seen. So I kind of got tired of the game when it became that. Love me. I see you, Pudju. No, please stop. I had so much free time and now I have to play all these games. All these games? Lol. I'm in Mukluk Labs and ready to speak whenever. Wait, what? More horror games anytime soon? Maybe. Right now, like, my variety time, I'm greatly enjoying Elden Ring. And once we finish it, and I'll probably say I'm finished when I beat, like, all the bosses. Once we finish it, then I will, you know, open that space up for another new thing. Do you plan on playing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands? Wait, is that the lady from Borderlands 3? Or something else? I don't know what that is immediately. Discord or tomorrow time's too much. Oh, I already said I'm not getting on voice. You can type me whatever you like, even if it's... You can type me a page-long thing in a Discord DM, and I'll read it. I'm not getting on voice. Godu is still trying to get into Voice to You despite us and you telling them you won't get them on voice. Well, I don't know why Godu's not listening. Where am I right now? Oh, wow. That's okay. Dang, boy, he's thick. Oh, he is really thick. Yo, bro, it was just a prank. Can you hit me from there? I don't know, you might be able to. You might be able to. No, stop it! Oh, thank you for getting that tree out of the way. I appreciate that. Oh, he tried to pull it back and get me. I don't even know if this is hitting him. Oh, yep, it was. It was. They were all hitting. I didn't even see how many runes that was. Okay. Giveaway still rolling. I'm afraid we finished the giveaway for the night, my friend. We do them every Tuesday. That looks interesting and like something I haven't seen. I might have to investigate that next time. I still need more memory stones. So this is what we've... Dude, the beginning of the game, this right here was the world map. And every time I find another map, it gets a little larger. And now it's this. Oh my goodness. This game is so big. You're being a tad obsessive, you loser. Wait, what? Dude, what? Why are you being mean to people? Hold on. What is going on? You know, Pudgio, I'm looking at the history of your messages. There's 274 of them. And honestly, they're all filth. I think I'm fine without you. Bye. Okay, that's done. What is happening? It's the hour, it's the weather. Dude, apparently Pudgio's been following since February, and since February he's had 274 messages about all kinds of stuff, and really none of it's worth reading. Wow, I hate horseback combat in this game so much. Great. So much mana for that kill. Think I came at a weird time? No. You're fine. Oh wait, I know what that guy is! He's scary! Got burnt. He dead. That guy can rock me if I get too close to him and he starts getting melee hits off. Alright, let's go... Where do we want to go? We'll go here in Campbell. After seeing the consistency of Muck's choice of headwear, I'm convinced if he went to Hogwarts, he would steal the sorting hat and wear it everywhere. What, you mean this? You mean one of these? I didn't even buy this. One of my mods sent me those. Alright, awesome. Well, this is gonna look weird on YouTube. This is gonna be a couple episodes of Elden Ring with me talking about Guild Wars 2 the